Welcome once again to the Ahern video podcast. Today I want to talk about changing your economic destiny. I'm getting a lot of emails, a lot of telephone calls. Help. I need help right away. I'm getting ready to close my business. I'm not where I need to be. My employees are directly responsible for my failure, and the list goes on and on. Well, first of all, your employees are not directly responsible for your failure. You as an owner are directly responsible for your failure because you didn't take a proactive approach to changing your destiny. But more important than that, you have to realize if you have survived to this date through the most difficult financial turbulent times since the Great Depression, then you're a success story. You are not a failure. However, at the same time, you have to realize that you alone have the opportunity to change your destiny at any one time if you so desire. You know, you hear these things about America, the land of the freedom, and you hear how we're losing a lot of our rights and how there's being more control, but you got to realize that this country still allows you to have free speech. This country still allows you to rise to the occasion. This country still allows you to do things that other countries would not allow you to do. So are we losing some control? Yes. Does that mean it's the end of the world? No, not if we all get together and we recognize that our businesses have to perpetuate itself regardless of the conditions of the economy. I'm a firm believer that any individual can do anything they want if they're willing to make the sacrifices. The point I'm making is that if your business isn't where it needs to be, is it the time to sell the business? Absolutely not. If your business is on the verge of bankruptcy, should you file for bankruptcy? Absolutely not. If your business represents a major portion of your retirement account, should you flush it down the toilet because you're not happy and you're under stress? Absolutely not. 9 out of 10 times people that go into bankruptcies, even if they exit, they never make it. It's just a fact of life. Why? Because when you go into bankruptcy, you lose some good employees and you lose some good customers. Because they've lost faith, they've lost confidence in you. For employees, they want to feel secure. They want to know that you're going to be around tomorrow. They want to know that their health insurance is going to be provided. They want to know that they're going to get their paycheck every week. They want to know that there's probably going to be a Christmas bonus if they do something special. And if you can't pay your bills, what does that tell you? And that's the fundamental first part of Business 101. Plan your expenses to your profits. No matter where you're at, you can change your destiny. I'll give you some examples. I got a call the other day, and I'm making money, but I'm not cash flowing. And it's a trucking company. Okay, tell me a little bit about your business. I said, okay, well, you're getting good outbound rates, so I'm going to assume that 50% or more of your business is brokered freight coming back in to your terminal. How did you know? Well, just a lucky guess. Secondly, tell me what your maintenance costs are. Your maintenance costs are around 4 to 5 cents a mile higher than industry average. How do you track your maintenance costs? What do you mean? Well, do you track the part to the truck? No. Okay, why? I don't know. Do you track the truck to the driver? No. Why? I don't know. Well, so there's your fundamental problem. You don't know how to control your expenses to your profits. You're using third parties to load your trucks back. So you've created very little value for your company because you don't have any direct, 50% of your business is not direct business. Third thing, my trucks are old, so now I've got to go buy new trucks. And I says, does that make a lot of sense? You have equity in the trucks? Yes, I do. But the bank won't loan me any more money. I said, okay, now I want you to think about this. You just said you've got equity in the trucks, right? You just said you have a cash flow problem, right? What are your options? I have none. Yes, you do. What are those options? I said, you want me to tell you for free what those options are? Yes. I said, okay, I'll tell you. You've got $1 million, $1.5 million equity in the trucks. It's very simple. You can go lease trucks that are 2 years old. You'll get better fuel economy. You get a 2-year lease on them. We can give you some referrals to go to. You can take that money and you can reduce your debt, and you're going to have a cushion for cash flow. I never thought of that. Why? Well, because we like to own our equipment. Why? Well, because we have something to sell. And I said, tell me the purpose of a truck. Well, what do you mean? A truck is for one thing, to move product from point A to point B so you can make money. Yes. So if you're not cash flowing, if you can't service your debt, and you've got equity in your equipment, you got two choices: liquidate the equipment, liquidate your balance sheet, right off into the sunset, pay off your creditors, or take option 2. So you think that's what I should do? I said that's one of the things you should consider, but until we were on site and we looked at your rates in your lanes, but you're not tracking your truck to your driver. You're not asking for specific accountability on that truck every day. You got to treat that truck as a profit center. That truck has to deliver X amount of revenue every single day. X amount of mileage every single day. You need to track your driver to a specific truck because you want to see which drivers are getting the best utilization of fuel, which drivers are getting the best utilization from a maintenance standpoint. Those are the drivers you want to keep, and the other drivers you need to do something with. And I'm not saying terminate them, but you got to work with them to get them to be more productive. Until you can track your costs, until you know what your cost is every time you dispatch that truck, you're in trouble. So you need to go back to fundamentals, basic 101. Plan your expenses to your profits. Until next time, thank you for attending the podcast.